Good morning, my peepers. It is Friday, January 13th. It's Friday the 13th. Is anybody superstitious? I've always had good luck on Friday the 13th. I've won a free tank of gas. I've won a free gallon of milk one time. 13 is always my favorite number. That's the number I always pick for giveaways. Always. Always my favorite number. Don't know why, it just works for me. Okay, so I'm all showered, put on fresh pajamas. I am ready for today. No birthdays today. No birthdays. Let's see. Wisdom quote. Wisdom quote. The greatest freedom is to be free of our own mind, by Osho. Oh my gosh. How true is that? How many of us deal with anxiety? How free would it be if that was gone? If it was gone, I would love it. My anxiety, social anxiety, when there's a lot of people, I'm okay in smaller groups. I'm okay I've always been okay at cross-stitch retreats. But then again, my last cross-stitch retreat was years ago and my anxiety had just started. Anxiety, if I have to drive and they're not sure if we're getting snow or not, it is over the roof. Oh my gosh. Anxiety going to the doctors. Horrible. You want to know why? Because their waiting areas and some of the offices don't have any windows. I need the windows, I guess. That's just me. So today's wisdom quote is really good. So word of the day. Word of the day. Word of the day. Today's word is yesternoon. Yesternoon. We never ever say this. I don't know what country does. It says it's from Old English. It is a noun meaning the afternoon of the previous day. We just say yesterday. But this is yesternoon. Who knew? Okay, weather. It is cold. It's been snowing. It says 6-hour snow outlook, snow likely to continue. So today is a high of 30 and a low of 18. Variably cloudy with snow showers. Winds north-northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Chance of snow 50%. Humidity 83%, and sunset is at 5 p.m. It's getting later. So we're going to do snowy. Snowy. Yep. I suppose I need these for this work. Snowy. Snowflakes. There they are. What did I use yesterday? The purple. Snowy. Yep. Okay, so that's the weather for today. This weekend is a readathon weekend. If I do not answer your messages right away, it's because I am reading or listening to a book and cross stitching. I probably will be mostly listening to books, but I'm going to write up here, readathon. Weekend. Let's see what the national day is. It's National Sticker Day. National Sticker Day. Yep. National Sticker Day. So we will be listening to books, like I said, all weekend and cross-stitching. The book right now that I'm listening to was a recommendation off of TikTok. And I am listening to Her Name Was Rose by Claire Allen. It's okay. Her Name Was Rose. I am not putting anybody down from the UK. I have a lot of UK friends. Love them. The books, though, some of the authors are so boring and the writing is slow. I'm not saying all of them, just a few of them that I've read. And they make UK people in the... Don't mind the cats. Zoomer's probably not leaving Peanut alone. He won't leave her alone. He keeps following her and she gets pissed off. I'm hoping UK people's lives are not this boring. I don't know. There's just... This is like... I don't know what number book this is I've read from a UK author that I was like, it's boring and dry and slow, and yeah, their life is like, I want to shake them up and tell them you need a life. I don't know. Like I said, it's nothing against the UK because I have a lot of UK friends and I love my UK friends. Love them. So, I'm not sure what it is. Okay, what I'm stitching on. So yesterday was the last day to stitch on Kitty Heaven. I stitched on it for 5 days. I started it last Sunday. Last night was the last night stitching on this. I forgot how much I got done on this. I got like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2,200 and some stitches. I will close the door because he is relentless. Hey! Zoomer, I told you to leave her alone, didn't I? Who's picking on her? Where is she? I think it was Pearl picking on her too. It's Peanut. It's one of Dylan's cats. And she screams like that and they're not even touching her. So don't think they're fighting because they're not. But Zoomer wants to be her friend and he keeps trying to get closer and closer to her and she wants no part of him. So yeah, that was Kitty Heaven. Today, I will be stitching on Mirabilia's August Peridot Fairy. I do have a quarter of it done. And so this is where I'm at. Isn't that pretty? So I will be stitching on this all day today. So pretty. I'm going to be making albums in my Facebook page. I have two Facebook pages. One is just for family and close friends that I know in person. And the other one is for all my crafty people. So in my crafty one, I am making an album for every single project I have going. So the front of the album will be what the actual pattern is, the picture of what it will look like when it's finished. And every time I make a progress, I will put a picture in that. So I'm going to be starting to do that. Will that take me a while? No, because I'm not doing it all at once. Like today, I will do Chessie and Kitty Heaven. So those two will go up today. Then tonight, I will do this August Peridot Fairy. Now, what I have been doing is taking current whips, and I made a list of the current whips I'm currently working on. Now, you know I'm doing whip go. So when I do whip go, I do 5 days each. So 5 days on the first whip go number, 5 days on the next. And then I have the rest of the month, 1 day a month, I work on a whip. I'm starting to have more whips than I have days. So I've gone into my phone, went into my wheel app, and I put in all of my current projects. Now, when I start a new one or pull one out for whip go that's not on here, they will get added. So on February 1st through the 5th, unless it's a Saturday or Sunday, then I start a new project. I work on the first whip go number. Then the next 5 days, I work on the second whip go number. Then I'm either going to, on the first of each month, spin the wheel and add them in for the whole month, or do it daily. I am not sure yet. But that's how I plan on doing it, because I have more than I have days. So there might be months where I don't stitch on something because it didn't get pulled on the wheel. And I'm not taking it off the wheel. The only two that are definite, well, there should be three. The only three that are definitely getting put in every month is my Chessie, the Owl Beaded Kit, and the Lawn Dog. The Lawn Dog is always the last Friday of every month. The Owl Beaded Kit will be the last Wednesday of every month. And Chessie, I'm not sure yet where I'm going to put that. I think, do I have Chessie on here? I shouldn't. I do, but I shouldn't have Chessie on here, or the Owl Beaded Kit, or Lawn Dog. I don't have Lawn Dog. I did take that off. I need to take the Owl Beaded Kit off. So I'm going to delete that. And Chessie. I'm going to delete Chessie because that is my stitch-along for the month. So in February, I have to find a place to put that. Now, I thought I talked to Rebecca, and we were going to work, I thought, on Chessie. I think we were going to do it during my 24 hours of cross stitch. We were going to work on Chessie together. But I didn't write it down. Wonder why I didn't write it down. I thought I wrote it somewheres, but I don't see it. I think that's what we were going to do, was for those of us that are doing Chessie, to stitch on it like during my, just a couple hours on one of my cross stitch weekends. Maybe every cross stitch weekend. I think, We could do that on the Friday. So the Friday of every cross stitch weekend, we will work on Chessie. Okay, Hade, Chessie. Because Saturdays and Sundays are the new starts. So that's what we're going to do. Yep, where's that? Maybe I did write it in this and I don't remember writing in this.
You got mail.
Yes, I did. I wrote it in this. That's what I wrote it in. So we are working on this again on the 20th on Chessie. Okay, so February. We will work on it on the 17th. Chessie. Okay. So those are 3 things that are not on the wheel because we are working on them every month. I knew I wrote it. I wrote it somewheres. So yesterday I worked on Kitty Heaven. So I do need to write that down. Oh, I don't have Minerva on there either, but Minerva and Rosie we do during some Saturdays. So I have to fit those in somewheres too. Rapunzel. What am I looking for? Kitty Heaven. There it is. So Minerva's not in there. And nor is Rosie. Nope, I don't have them on here either. Hade, Rosie, and it's Nora Corbett, right, for Minerva. Nora Corbett, Minerva. So we usually work on those like a Saturday night for a couple hours. So those will get written in somewheres too. So those are also not on my wheel. On my wheel is Part of Your World, Stitch-A-Lon, Mirabilia, August, Peridot Fairy, Nora Corbett's Gigi, Just Cross Stitch Halloween, because there will always be, because I'm starting a new one tomorrow, so that'll get added in there. Shannon Christine, there will always be a Shannon Christine going. Doreen Jones. My oldest Hade is Rapunzel. That's on the wheel. A Carolyn Manning. I didn't put Lawn Dog on because I work on that the last Friday. I didn't put on the Owl Beaded Kit. Hade Magic Book. Then I have all these new starts on Saturdays and Sundays. So, of course, they're not written in there. They will get put in there, though, once I start them. Hade Magic Study. Chessie, like I said, I'm not putting that back on the wheel. Rosie, I'm not putting on the wheel. Small kit. I'm starting a small kit like once a month, maybe a couple times a month. So that went on the wheel, a small kit. So when that gets spun, I can work on that for the day. Boo Crew. Once that's done, that gets out of there. Hey to Kitty Heaven. The Haunted Library, Stitch-A-Lon, because I don't have that down for this month. So a lot of these are going in. Some of these you may see me work on every day, every month. Some months you may not see them for a while. I'm not going to stress out. This is for fun. Do not ever, ever stress out. And if you pick something on a wheel and you're like, I am not feeling it, pull out something that's not on the wheel. So it'll feel like you're doing something else. But that's how I am going to be doing the rest of the month. or the rest of this year so far. I mean, it's only January. My mind changes so much. But that's how I want to do that so that I can get a lot done. Oh, Kitty Heaven. I forgot to tell you I put in 443 stitches yesterday. I did finish the book, Best Friends Forever by Shannon Hollinger. That review is up on Goodreads and my blog. I also share my blog posts in my Facebook page, which you will see. I don't know if it's called a Facebook page or a Facebook wall, but I will share that every time now. But like I said, I am going to be starting to put up albums. I got this idea. Danielle was telling me Becky's Madness for Crafting does this on her page. And I'm like, that's a really good idea, because sometimes people say, what are you working on? How much do you have done? I'm going to have an album. You know, it'll say like Haid. This one will say Haid Chessie. Haid Kitty Heaven, because those are what I worked on this month. Boo Crew, because I did work on Boo Crew this month. Right? What else did I work on already? So, Part of Your World. Okay, so Boo Crew, Chessie, Part of Your World, Kitty Heaven. And then after today, I will put up Mirabilia's August Peridot Fairy. But, yeah. That's how I'm going to have to be doing things, because I have way more than I need. Next year is altogether different. I will still do whip go. So I will work 5 days on the first whip go, 5 days on the second whip go. Then we will spin the wheel, because every whip that I have started will be in that wheel. Every single one. I am not starting anything new next year. I'm hoping I'm not. Now, you know that could change. That could change. Well, I shouldn't say that. Like Shannon, Christine, and Doreen Jones, their projects are pretty quick to stitch up. So once one's done, I may start another one of those, but that's it. I'm going to spin the wheel at the beginning of the month. That's the focus piece for that whole month. If I finish that focus piece for that month, during the month, and I still have time, we will spin the wheel again for the next project. So we will see, or I will start a new one. We will see, we will see, we will see. Everything changes on this channel. It's never ending. It's never ending. This I never show anybody, but there's not much in here. I got rid of the gut, so I only have one where it shows the week, and I didn't write in it. But this is like Mondays is movie and TV day. I don't read books. I don't go into any Zooms. Mondays is TV, catching up on TV and movies. Tuesday is reading day. I do have a Zoom maybe in the morning if I feel like it, but otherwise I want to read, and then there's a Zoom at night. It's a cross-stitch Zoom. So Wednesdays I read. No. Wednesdays I watch YouTube, and I have my Zoom in the afternoon and then YouTube. If I don't feel like watching YouTube, then it's TV again or movies. Thursday is a reading day. All day it's a reading day, and TV in a Zoom at night or TV. Fridays is I try to have that a reading day, sometimes a TV day. Saturdays, if my son is here, it's a TV day. We watch movies. Otherwise, I'm listening to books or in Zooms. Sundays, I try to do YouTube. A lot of times I don't go into Zoom till like 9 o'clock at night, my time, before I go to bed. Otherwise, I'm cutting back on my Zooming and focusing more on my reading and TV, because there's a lot of TV shows, series that I want to watch. There's movies I want to watch, and I can't do that if I'm always in Zoom. So I know you guys are going, you lead a boring life. Yes, I do. I am hoping Monday, though, is the weather's okay, because I want to go visit my parents. Scott's working this weekend. His hours are like from 2 to 8. They're crazy hours. So he leaves here at like 1 o'clock. 12:30, 1 o'clock. He'll stop at like Burger King or McDonald's or somewhere's, grab something to eat on his way in. So it's in the middle of the day. It's a pain in the butt. So yeah, he won't be going. So I'm hoping Monday. Tuesday, my mom's on a bowling league. Wednesday is my Zoom. So I'm praying Monday or Thursday. So that is it for today, my peepers. Let me know, do you have a plan? Do your plans always change? Now mine, sometimes they change like 3 months later. It's like, yep, this isn't working for me. Let's try something else. I like the idea of the wheel. I have a wheel to binge watch TV shows. I have a wheel for all my colored pencils for when I do my live streams. Somebody had emailed me about my floss tube being on Thursdays at 5 o'clock because they're working. This is my schedule. This is what works for me. Everybody knows my schedule. That's what hashtag replay is for. If you can't catch the live, replay it. The video is always there for you to rewatch it. As far as Nightmare Before Christmas scrapbooking, I don't scrapbook. I only do my planners, and I set them up. There's a Monday morning video every Monday morning, unless I haven't had time. But most Monday mornings, you see me working on my planners. Another thing, what was said? My daily weekends. I make daily weekend videos. Sometimes I don't. If my husband and I want to go and do something, or I slept in late and we have to go somewhere, then there's not a morning video on the weekends. But technically, I usually do morning weekend videos. So keep an eye out for those. The only time I don't is if I'm sick or if it's a holiday. But I've been doing that for years. So I'm not changing my schedule because it doesn't coincide with you. It doesn't mean I don't care about you. I appreciate all of my subscribers. All of you mean a lot to me. I can't do this without your support. But this is my schedule. I also started my schedule because I worked around other live streamers, other floss tubers, other diamond painters, other colorists. I always try to be considerate of my friends who do live streams. So that's why I do it the days and the times that I do it. But yeah, it's my live stream's always up to rewatch as a video. I did hear from someone that she just moved to Michigan. She's a cross-stitcher. She doesn't know any cross-stitchers. She is trying to get involved on cross-stitchers. If you are not afraid to Zoom, let me know. You are welcome to come into my cross-stitch weekend Zooms. Everybody's welcome to come into my Craftin' Wednesday Zoom. That's for any craft. We get a lot of people in there. We have a lot of fun. Yes, I do keep some people out, so I shouldn't say everybody's welcome. We have a few people that cause a little drama. We keep them out just to keep everybody happy and safe. So, other than that, and they know who they are. You know, it's not a secret. But yeah, if you are new, you are new to cross-stitching, you just want to hang out with other people. Sometimes on my cross-stitch weekends, no one's talking. It might be quiet for 30 minutes. You know what? Put yourself on mute, turn on your TV, listen to a book. That's what I do. A lot of us sometimes will watch TV while we're in Zoom. We are on mute so they can't hear our TV. We have a great time just sitting there stitching together. You know, once in a while we'll show what we're working on. It is laid back. We are relaxed. There are no games. I would like to start doing a giveaway once in a while. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, if cross stitch weekends are a lot of fun, don't expect it to be talkative. We aren't always. Sometimes it's blue, 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 and then other times you could hear a pin drop. It's so quiet. But that's it for today, my peepers. If you do not hear from me this weekend, when you message me, it's because I'm listening to a book. I don't usually go into Zooms during this weekend unless there is like if there's a Rosie event on a Saturday night, if there's a Minerva event on a Saturday night, then you'll see me come in for a couple hours. Otherwise, if I'm having a really, really good day and I've done like 2 books, I may go into a friendly Zoom later in the evening. But for the most part, it's quiet here. You won't see me. So that's it for today, my peepers. Love you guys. You all have a great day. Bye-bye.